This week, the last Shabbos of the year 5784, we're going to read a portion of Nitzavim-Vayelech. And at the end of the portion of Vayelech, the Torah tells us that you are going to go astray, and the punishments that will befall the Jewish people. And then God said, "V'hanoichi aster panei b'yemahu." God says, I will hide my face. And the way we simply understand it, that God is going to be angry. And He's going to sort of say, I want nothing to do with it. I want nothing to do with you. And I'm not seeing this and you don't see me. But I believe, as the commentaries explain, that this verse has a little bit of different meaning. Did you ever go to a bris and notice how right before the circumcision takes place, the mother is hiding? She doesn't want to hear the baby crying. She doesn't want to see what's going on. She can't take the pain that a child is going to go through. Does the mother really want to have nothing to do with her child? Is she angry at the child? God forbid. She just can't handle the pain that the child is going to go through. So too, God tells us, when God forbid these punishments befall you, I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to see it. You're not going to see me. But not because, God forbid, I hate you. Not God forbid, because I'm angry at you. On the contrary. Because you're so dear to me. Because I love you. Therefore, I'm going to have to look away. It's going to be as if I'm not present. As if I don't see it. This past year, no one can say that God was hasted upon him. Yes, unfortunately, we have suffered many, many calamities. Much suffering we went through in the past year. But it was out of God's love. At the same time, we saw the great miracles that God did for us throughout the world, and especially in Eretz Yisrael. So yes, when last year, Simchas Torah, Shmini Atzeres, God didn't see what was going on. He couldn't take the pain. Quote unquote, He ran away. He ran into hiding because He couldn't see the suffering that the Jewish people were going through. But since then, God has performed for us many, many miracles. And we turn to the Almighty as we embark on the new year, the last Shabbos of the year, and we ask God, let the year with all its suffering end, and let the new year begin, a year full of blessings, a year of success, a year of happiness, a year of good health, a year of many marriages, a year that many, many children should be born into the Jewish people, and a year that should we finally be able to once and for all join together with us when you're going to make that big dance with the coming of Mashiach, and we're going to point at you and say, Hine Elokeinu Zeh, this is our God. This is the God that stood with us through thick and thin. He was there with us. He was hiding His face, but He was there with us. And now finally, He showed us who He is, and He took us out of Galus. And let's hope and pray that we merit to see this happen very, very soon, before the end of this year, before the end of this Shabbos. Shabbat Shalom to you all. Shana Tova.